Bonsoir.
To
Bonsoir.
think.
Shioma, Christy, Ulrich, Jennifer, Thai, HR, Ali. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Vous allez bien?
Ça va, j'ai un peu mal à la. Je suis enrhumé un peu.
Ah, ok, ça va aller, je pense. Je pense que vous êtes où là?
Je suis en Allemagne, pas loin de Strasbourg.
Ah, oui, oui, je travaille avec des collègues allemands et c'est moins 2 degrés en ce moment, je pense.
Pardon?
Il fait très froid en Allemagne en ce moment.
Ouais, oui.
Bonsoir.
C'est pas un plaisir.
Ouais, c'est la même. Bonsoir Christy, Jennifer, Ali, Shioma, Thai.
Bonjour,
Vous allez bien?
professeur.
Merci.
Au bonsoir.
Oui, oui. En ce moment, je suis en Inde. Il est 7h23 en ce moment.
Tu parles plus rapide, s'il
Ah,
vous plaît.
ok. Oui, oui, bien sûr. Sorry. Je suis en Inde. I'm in
Oui.
India. Et il est 19h24.
Oui. Je suis à Londres maintenant. Il est 1, 2, 3.
14h52.
Non, 14. Oui, 14.
14,
No.
oui, 14.
No, what's 14? Oui, yeah, 14 is 14.
14 is 14, yeah.
Oui, yeah.
So, how is weather in London?
C'est très froid maintenant. Il pleut aussi.
Ok.
Oui.
Ah, j'aime pas ça.
Il pleut depuis depuis matin aujourd'hui.
Ok.
Oui.
Ok. Et il faut sortir toujours avec un parapluie, je pense. With an
Oui.
umbrella. Yeah.
Oui.
C'est la même chose en Allemagne. It's a typical German weather, I would say.
J'ai visité à Berlin la semaine dernière.
Ok.
Oui.
C'est bien. Et la France, c'est à côté de Londres. Il faut juste prendre le train, c'est ça?
Oui.
Ouais. Vous pouvez aussi. Est-ce que vous avez des amis français?
Répétez plus lentement, s'il vous plaît.
Oui, excusez-moi. Est-ce que vous avez des amis français?
Oui.
Ok.
Ma mère parle français bien.
Ah, c'est bien.
Oui.
C'est super. Ouais. Bonsoir, Christy, Jennifer, Valérie. Hi, Rida. Ah, still. Oui. Bonsoir, Louisa.
Oui.
Ça va?
Ça va bien, merci. Et toi?
Super.
Monsieur?
Oui, ça va très bien, merci.
Sir, I have to open which?
Sorry, come again?
I have your book, French Fluency Formula.
All right, thank you for purchasing it. Yeah, hope you're liking it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I read your biography. It was totally amazing.
Yeah,
You have inspired me a lot.
Thank you so much.
Role model, sir.
Thank you, Rita. I'll just welcome other people. I'll come back to you. Bonsoir, Jennifer, Valérie, Louisa.
Bonsoir.
Vous allez bien?
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Porisha. Vous êtes où? Valérie?
Bonjour. Je suis dans la France.
Ah, vous êtes en France, ok. Donc,
Oui.
vous parlez très bien le français alors?
Oh non, très bien. Non.
Ça, c'est, ça, c'est l'avantage d'apprendre une langue. Quand on est en France, il faut en profiter.
Ah, parfait.
Bonsoir, Porisha. Bonjour.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Super. Et vous?
Merci.
Et vous êtes où, Porisha?
Pardon?
Vous êtes dans quel pays en ce moment?
Oh, I don't understand.
Sorry,
Begin.
I'll repeat. Where are you based, Porisha?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
Je suis américain.
Vous êtes en Amérique, aux États-Unis.
Louisville, Kentucky.
All right. So, welcome to the session, and we'll wait for a few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then we shall start. We will start.
We must see the car.
Ouais. Et Valérie, vous aimez les croissants en France?
What was your question?
Oui,
Encore?
vous mangez des croissants? Qu'est-ce que vous mangez?
Manger de croissant.
Ouais.
Ah, beaucoup de croissants, oui. Le croissant. Le croissant et
Le pain au chocolat.
avec le pomme. Le croissant avec le pomme.
Yeah.
Ah, c'est très bon.
C'est super bon. Yeah.
J'adore la fille ici.
Oui. La gastronomie française, c'est super bon.
Si. Mais c'est non très bien pour le sang.
Oh, la santé.
Santé, oui.
Bonjour John, vous allez bien? Bonjour Walter.
Bonjour, ça va?
Ça va? Il fait très beau chez vous en ce moment, il y a du soleil là.
Oui, il fait très bon ici.
Vous êtes où Walter? Vous êtes où John?
Et je suis à Rome, en Italie.
Ah, ok.
Oui, mais je suis un chantant de l'Argentine.
Ok. Ah, c'est bien. Yeah.
Mais j'habite à Rome ici.
Ok. Avec Internet, c'est super. On peut se connecter. On se connecte à travers l'Internet et tout le monde sur la même plateforme.
Ouais. C'est très bon, hein?
Ouais. Bonsoir Grumpy, bonsoir Rishi.
Bonsoir.
Hi Rishi. Namaste.
Namaste.
Where are you from?
I'm from India basically, but I live in South Africa.
I'm from Pune. I am in India right now. I'm in Pune right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salut Murtaza.
Bonsoir Indra. Ça va?
Actually, my name is pronounced as Indra, not Indra.
Indra, sorry. Yeah, Indra.
Indra only, Indra.
Indra.
Okay. Indra.
I'll prefer calling you Raj then, because Raj is more easy.
Yeah, middle name is better.
Yeah.
Middle name is better. Ashate.
Yeah. Enchanté de mon côté aussi. Where are you based, Indra? Raj?
I am here in India.
Yeah, which city?
Jalandhar in Punjab state.
All right. I am from Pune. I am in Pune right now.
You are in Pune?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bonsoir.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Bonsoir Bassam, Rachel, Oulu.
Okay.
Ça va? Bonjour. Yeah. Bonsoir Linda. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Bonsoir John. Again. Yeah. We'll wait for one. Still some people are coming. Il y a encore des participants qui sont en train de joindre. On va commencer dans 1 minute, s'il vous plaît. Bonsoir, Jocelyn. Hi.
Bonsoir.
Ça va?
Bonsoir. Ça va?
Vous êtes où là?
Je suis espagnol, j'habite à Espagne.
J'aimerais visiter l'Espagne, peut-être l'année prochaine. Yeah.
Bien sûr.
C'est un très beau pays. I think so. Yeah. Almost many people are there.
Joshan is a French, I think.
Sorry?
Joshan, are you French? Joshan, can you speak French? Joshan.
tu demandes à moi?
You speak French? Are you speaking French?
Je parlais un peu français, mais j'ai des problèmes avec les conjugations.
Ouais.
D'accord, d'accord.
Monsieur Johnson, tout le monde parle un peu le français. Donc, tout le monde est sur le même niveau. Ne vous inquiétez pas. Mais vous parlez bien déjà. Vous parlez bien.
D'accord, d'accord.
Bonsoir, Ali.
Bonsoir, je suis Ali et j'habite en Corée.
Ah,
Et,
il est quelle heure en Corée en ce moment? Quelle heure est-il?
Sorry, j'ai commencé à apprendre le français il y a 19 jours.
Ah, c'est super.
So it's hard for me to kind of like understand and like actually speak the language.
Yeah.
I'll just try my best. Yeah.
That's really great, Ali, because I am also learning German, and like it is not always easy to participate in all this type of forums. So be with us. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Me?
No, I meant Mutasa.
Yeah. Let's start. Let's get started. So I am Murtaza Fazle Hussain. I am born and brought up in Madagascar. Do you know Madagascar? It's an island.
Yeah.
Wait.
In Africa?
Yeah. It's in near to South Africa. And Madagascar. Yeah. Should I? I'll speak in both language. Maybe first in English and then in French, and vice versa, so everyone will understand. So,
okay, right.
Yeah. So Madagascar being a French colony, so French is my first language. And
that's fine. You are native French speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the language itself is my passion, and I'm living right now in Pune, in India, in a city named Pune, which is I think so 4 hours drive from Mumbai. It's a lovely place.
Yeah, it is in Maharashtra state.
Correct. Yeah.
Maharashtra.
Correct. It's a lovely place, and I would love to invite you all in India whenever it is possible for you to travel. All right. So voilà, je me présente, je m'appelle Murtaza Fazle Hussain. Je suis né à Madagascar, je suis indien, mais je suis né à Madagascar. Je suis aussi moitié africain parce que à Madagascar, en étant faisant partie de l'Afrique, donc en même temps, je fais partie de l'Afrique aussi. Et Madagascar étant la colonie française, c'est pour cela que je parle français. Et je suis auteur aussi du livre de French Fluency Formula qui parle surtout comment améliorer votre français dans ce livre. D'accord? Donc, aujourd'hui, on va commencer. I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
Let me know once you can see.
Oui.
Okay.
Verb conjugation.
Yeah.
Sherika.
You can. Everyone can see my screen, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'll just minimize this. Yeah. So today we are going to discuss about the tense, le présent. Aujourd'hui, on va essayer de parler du temps de la conjugation, du temps présent. Avec ma dernière session, on a parlé, il y a 3 types de verbes dans la langue française. Il y a le premier groupe, deuxième groupe et troisième groupe. Je répète, le premier groupe, deuxième groupe, troisième groupe. Avec ma session précédente, nous avons parlé du premier et deuxième groupe, mais pour cette audience, je vais juste prendre une petite révision. Comme ça, vous allez avoir un aperçu de quel genre de groupe on a dans la langue française. I'll repeat in English. So, guys, in French language, we have 3 types of verbs. I mean, 3 categories of verbs. Just
okay.
Yeah. So,
like English. In English also we have 3 categories of.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
So, in French, those are like easy to remember. Those are first group, second group, and third group. Now, how to identify whether that verb is from first group, second group, or third group? Anyone can help me, please?
No, I don't have any idea.
All right.
On parle en français or we speak in English?
Walter, feel free to speak in any, because there are some people who are still not very fluent in French. So
Non, moi aussi, je ne suis pas fluent encore.
Oui. Donc, on va
je
essayer.
pense que nous avons les premiers groupes, les verbes finissant par ER, les deuxième groupe par UR,
Oui.
et le troisième groupe du DAE, bon, je sais pas, IR aussi, mais c'est la différence.
Yeah, a big clap for Walter. Merci, Walter. So, Walter is right. Le verbe du premier groupe s'identifie avec sa terminaison ER. C'est-à-dire, là, premier groupe, verbe, I'll just increase the font, premier groupe, ok. Ça se termine par ER, ok. Verbe, deuxième groupe.
The suffix.
No, suffix, yeah.
Yeah, suffix.
Okay. And verbe, troisième groupe. Les verbes qui ne sont pas dans le premier groupe et qui ne sont pas dans le deuxième groupe, ce sont tous des verbes du troisième groupe. It's simple as that. So I'll repeat as Walter helped us. All the verbs which ends by er are from first group. All verbs which ends by ir in English are from deuxième group, and all verbs which ends with which does not end, which does not fall in this category, are from third group. Okay. Yeah. So the formula is very simple. Like first group verbs, it ends with er in French. Second group, it ends with er in French, and all other verbs are from third group.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the characteristic of this group? Characteristic of the groups?
Yeah. What do you mean by characteristic, sir?
What qualities these groups have?
See, it's a conjugation rule. We'll cover those in a few minutes. Like I'll give you some example for the first group and second group, and we will cover more of third group today. D'accord. Okay. So someone raised her hand or his hand. Any more question, please? Yeah, I'll continue. So Walter, or maybe someone else, can you help me with some example in first group verbs? Maybe, for example, manger. Okay.
Yeah, Moje.
Sorry.
Moje, I know.
Admirer. Okay. Second group. Finir.
Sortir.
Venir.
Sortir.
Sortir, venir, choisir. Okay. Sorry. Découvrir. Okay. Okay. So I'll just mark those like this, because these are not from the second group. That's yeah. So yeah. Though, see, we just learned that all verbs which ends by ir are from the second group, but unfortunately it is not always the case. There are some exception, and these verbs falls under third group. We will come to those Yeah. So first we will just have some small revision of first group and second group, and then we will move to the third group today. Donc, je vais répéter. Là, il y a les amis qui nous ont donné des exemples pour les verbes du premier groupe. On a mangé, aimer, admirer. Pour les verbes du deuxième groupe, on a finir, choisir. Ces trois verbes-là ne font pas partie du premier groupe, du deuxième groupe, sorry. Ils font partie du troisième groupe. Là, comme vous voyez, c'est un verbe, c'est des verbes qui se terminent par IR, mais par contre, ils font partie du troisième groupe. Ça, c'est des cas vraiment exceptionnels et c'est des cas particuliers qu'il faut apprendre par cœur. Okay. Now, we are going to see how to conjugate the verb of first group first. Okay. So, now we have subject. We have je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Yeah. So everyone knows this. Est-ce que tout le monde connaît ça? Okay. What about others? This is I in English. You, he, she. We.
Yeah.
You in formal case and they.
Plural number.
Yeah, they. So everyone are okay, right? Yeah. So now to tense or to conjugate the first group, pour conjuguer le premier groupe, qu'est-ce qu'on doit faire? Il faudra d'abord chercher la racine. OK? Et comment chercher la racine? C'est-à-dire, là, comme c'est le verbe du premier groupe, je dois enlever le ER. OK? Aimer, ER. Admirer, ER. Et ensuite, yeah. Donc, I'll just replace this quickly. Manger, elle, yeah, for example. Yeah. So once you get this stem or racine in French, you just have to replace or append the ending according to the subject. So with je, it goes with E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. So this is how you conjugate the first group verbs. So I'll repeat. Je vais répéter en français. Pour conjuguer le verbe du premier groupe, il faudra d'abord chercher le stem ou la racine. Comment chercher la racine? Il faudra juste enlever le ER. OK? Et ensuite, ajouter la terminaison correspondante. C'est-à-dire avec je, c'est E. Avec tu, c'est ES. Avec il, c'est E. Avec nous, c'est ONS. Avec vous, c'est EZ. Et avec il, elle, c'est ENT. Any question so far in this?
No question.
Yeah. What about Valérie, Ulrich,
Pas de questions maintenant.
John, Silva? Yeah.
I was asking that, like, if we have a y in the spelling of a verb, then there we have to put ir.
For example, voyez?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, in this case, this one question for Rida. This looks like a first group verb because it ends with er, right? Yeah, but it is not, because if you are going to conjugate this one, okay? Je vois, tu vois, il voit, nous voyons.
Oui.
Okay, so as you can see, it does not follow the formula of the first group. Okay, so this is not a first group verbs. This is a third group verbs. Okay, so we will see this in few minutes after, second group. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So
Nothing.
yeah, there, yeah. Now we are going to see the verb of second group. Second group have the
Second
same,
group.
have the same formula. I'll repeat this. Sure.
IR suffix.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. These are pronouns,
L,
subject.
L, yeah, pronom sujet, yeah. Ensuite, il faudra chercher la racine, c'est-à-dire il faudra enlever le IR, ok? Par exemple, I, ok, choisir, ok, fini. Ensuite, il faudra remplacer avec la terminaison qui va avec le sujet. Then we'll have to replace or append the ending which goes with the subject. So here, with je, it goes with S, EIS. Fini. Sorry, choisi. Choisissons. Finissez. Finish, yeah. So this is, this is second group.
NRP pronoun.
Except these three, which will go with this one. Yeah. So these are verb of second group and these are verb of first group. So guys, any question in first group and second group? These are the most easiest and the most toughest is the third group. Le plus facile, c'est en français, c'est de conjuguer les verbes du premier groupe et du deuxième groupe. Ça, c'est le plus facile. Parce que, parce que la règle est directe et c'est facile pour se souvenir. Okay. In case if you want to validate, au cas où si vous voulez valider, moi j'utilise souvent this is one of a very nice website which I use regularly to validate all tenses. So I will just keep this in the chat. So for example, nous avons conjugué le verbe aimer. Donc je vais taper aimer et ensuite je vais dire conjuguer. Et là, comme vous voyez, là en ce moment on est en train de conjuguer le temps présent. Donc here is the tense which are given by the website. So ici vous allez voir le verbe aimer est du premier groupe. Donc là il y avait des amis qui nous ont dit découvrir. There was someone who said découvrir from the first group. So as you can see, le verbe découvrir est du troisième groupe. It is not coming from the second group. Okay. For example, Rida told us, voyez, because I agree with her that, not voyez, sorry, voir.
That
Yeah, voir.
one thing.
Yeah. So,
Can you put that website in the chat?
Yeah, sure. I'll put this in the chat. Where is the chat? Yeah. All right. So, this is the website. And this is a very nice website which you can refer to. So now we will move to our today's session, which is more on the third group, the most toughest verb to conjugate. Okay. One second, I'll just come down. Yeah. There is a good news and there is a bad news. So from which I should start?
The bad news.
Okay.
Bad news.
Yeah. The bad news is that the third group verbs are all falling under many exceptions. So the only way of learning those is to practice and practice, practice, and practice. Okay.
Oui.
The good news is like, the third group verbs are not, uh, they are in the French language, like, there are many verbs of third group, but nowadays the evolution is less now of third group. So even people in France, I mean, les Français, ils préfèrent aussi utiliser les verbes du premier groupe et du deuxième groupe. Parce que même pour les Français, c'est difficile de conjuguer les verbes du troisième groupe. So I'll repeat in English. So even for French people, it's not always easy, to conjugate all these third group verbs, believe me. So sometimes there are lots of people, of course, like once you live in France, then it's fine. But still, these people, they do mistakes like everyone. So the good news is like, nowadays the evolution of third group is not that much. So more of the people are like, going for whenever there are new words or verbs which are coming to the dictionary. So it is more towards first group and second group. So that is the good news. Yeah. So let's get back to the main tonight's subject. Yeah. So third group, all verbs under these groups are irregular. That is unfortunately this case, and they can be divided into 20 subcategories. Can you please, yeah. Sir, can you please mute your mouth, mute your mic?
There was internet connection problem.
Yeah. Can you please mute your mic, please, because there are some background noise coming.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So, so the verb of third group, there are 20 subcategories. Okay. And for example, I just Googled a few minutes back, like, list of third groups in French. Okay. So this site is an interesting one, wherein, like, all these third groups verbs are listed from the alphabets. And so approximately there are approximately 500 third group verbs which are like, not evoluting too much, but they are there. I mean, those are like, used with the maybe 20 or 30% of those will be used on an everyday basis. Okay. So we'll see all these 20 subcategories. So for example, verb du troisième groupe.
Okay.
Verb
These are irregular verbs.
These are unfortunately all irregular verbs. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
again, for example, this is the first subcategories, like verb like attendre. Okay. Attendre. So je, tu, il, nous, nous, vous, il, elle. Okay. So can someone help me to conjugate this verb using this formula? Maybe let me ask Walter. Will you help me, please?
Ok, j'essaierai.
Oui, bien sûr. Allez-y.
Je vais attendre.
Yeah, d'abord, Walter, il faudra chercher la racine. C'est-à-dire pour
la racine, oui, la racine, on peut la racine A, T, T, E.
Yeah. La racine, yeah. So, guys, this will be the stem or the root. Okay. Je vais juste copier. Okay. Okay. Et Walter, pour je et tout, tu, qu'est-ce qu'il faudra faire? Il faudra juste lire ce texte-là.
Ok. Nous devons, je ne sais pas comment dire en français, laisser tomber la.
Il
laisser
faudra,
tomber la.
oui.
Ouais.
Voilà, il faudra ajouter un S et un S.
Ouais.
OK? Pour il et elle, il faudra ne rien faire. Just leave as it is.
Attends, ok.
OK? Et pour
Oui.
nous,
Nous devons ajouter attendons ONS.
OK?
Vous attendez EZ.
OK?
Et vous attendez ENP. Oui, oui, c'est ça.
Attendre. Attendre. OK. So, on va vérifier si on est correct, Walter. Je vais aller sur le site.
OK.
Yeah. So, nous sommes corrects, Walter. Donc, si vous voyez. So, attendez. Yeah. So, merci beaucoup, Monsieur Walter.
De rien.
Who's next? Maybe Ulrich, est-ce que vous voulez essayer?
Lequel?
On va attaquer le verbe abattre.
Abattre?
Ok, attendez,
Ok.
je vais juste. Sorry.
Ah.
Je, tu, il, nous, vous, il, elle. Ok. Donc, abattre, c'est la catégorie, la sous-catégorie numéro 2. La première chose qu'on va faire, Ulrich, c'est de trouver la racine.
Oui, A-B-A-T-T.
Voilà, very good. Merci. OK. Et je vais juste copier ça.
Je prends j'abattre. J'abat. Tu abats.
OK.
Il abat avec seulement T à la fin.
OK.
Nous abattons.
OK.
Oui, abattrons. Nous abattons, je crois. Vous abattez.
Oui.
Mais c'est bizarre un peu. Vous abattez. Vous abattrez. Non, vous abattez, je crois. Ils abattent. Mais je crois que ça doit être l'air. Nous abattrons.
Non, pas avec un R, mais juste un ONS. Nous abattons.
Ah, ok, abattons. Vous abattez.
Il y a par exemple.
Sur le R, ok.
Je vous donne un exemple. Nous abattons des vaches, par exemple. Nous abattons des sangliers. We are killing.
Nous abattons les virus.
Voilà, les virus, voilà. Ça, c'est une très bonne. Merci, Ulrich.
Ok, de rien.
Yeah. Donc, on va essayer juste de confirmer si on est bien si on a bien conjugué. Donc, je pense qu'on est bon. Donc là, c'est j'abats. Donc là, il va y avoir un apostrophe parce qu'il y a deux voyelles. Donc, j'abats, tu abats, elle abat, nous abattons, vous abattez, ils abattent. OK? Sir, Mr. Raj, would you like to try?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, sure. So, other guys, are you following Ahmad and maybe John, Linda, Josan? Est-ce que Josan, c'est bon pour vous, Ali?
Ah, c'est bien, c'est bon.
C'est bon?
Magnifique.
Rachel, Nathalie? OK. Valérie, ça va? Tu nous suis? OK. Thaïs? Hardia? Kyo?
Je suis prête.
D'accord. La prochaine fois, Valérie, peut-être ce sera ton tour. OK?
Oui.
Donc, maintenant, Indra, we are going to take verb absoudre.
Absoudre.
Yeah.
What does it mean in English, sir?
Oh.
Yeah, absoudre.
One
To
second.
absorb?
To absolve.
Absolve. Okay.
Absolve.
Yeah.
Absolve.
Okay. So, Indra, one second. I'll just write this L. No, vous, il, elle. Okay. Now, Indra, first we will have to find the stem or the root of the verb. So just follow this instruction. Yeah. So, so as per the instruction, you'll have to drop the DRE or remove the DRE.
Okay.
Okay.
From the verb infinitive, then append.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then append SST respectively.
Okay.
Okay. So Japsu T. For nouveau il est, you'll have to drop the UDRE. Okay. And then replace with this one. So yeah. Yeah. So did you get it, Indra, Raj?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it clear?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
trying.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I was asking that in two, why we won't put es only s?
Because es is the rule of first group verb, Rida.
Okay.
Okay. So as you can see,
Okay.
yeah, the first group with two, it goes with es, but with third group, as you can see, guys, all endings are different, so they are not following a single rule, unfortunately.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So as you can see, we did the first subcategory, we did the second subcategory, and we did the third subcategory. And as everyone can see, they are not following the same formula. Every matlab, for each verbs, it is different.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So that's why, third group verbs are they are tricky, and it's the only way of remembering is to to practice. That's the only formula. There is no shortcut. It's only practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Valérie, tu veux essayer? Valérie has left. I think so. Yeah.
She's there.
She's there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valérie, tu veux essayer? You are in mute, Valérie.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there came a call between it. Sorry, I didn't follow the last part.
No worries. Yeah. So, maybe, Valérie, on va essayer avec conduire. Conduire is to drive. Okay. So,
Conduire, oui.
Yeah, tu.
Je conduire.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. Elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Okay, go ahead, please.
Je conduire.
Okay.
Tu conduis.
The last one is silent. The last letter is silent.
Tu conduis.
Tu conduis, voilà.
Tu conduis.
Okay.
Oui. Et elle conduit.
Okay.
Nous conduisons.
Non, wrong.
Non.
Wrong. Just read this one. Just take one few seconds, 10 seconds. So it says
conduisons.
Conduisons.
Oui. Vous conduisez.
Okay.
Et vous conduisez.
Il conduise.
Conduit.
Yeah. So when there is a single S, it is pronounced as Z. The.
Okay.
So I'll repeat. Je conduis. Tu conduis.
Elle.
We can say also Valérie conduit. une voiture, une très belle voiture, ok?
Voiture?
Yeah, voiture is car.
Voiture, I know.
Yeah.
Voiture, voiture.
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 Yeah. Nous conduisons, vous
Voiture.
conduisez, ils conduisent. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's move to the other subcategories. Let's Monsieur Johnson, vous voulez essayer?
Bien sûr.
Bien sûr, oui, super. Donc là, en ce moment en Inde, c'est presque le temps de dormir, donc on va essayer de conjuguer le verbe dormir.
Dormir, sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dormir, sleep, no sleep.
Yeah,
Dormir for sleep. Sleep.
To sleep, correct, yeah. Monsieur Johnson, allez-y.
Okay, well, first of all, we find the root by removing M-I-R. So we have D-O-R.
Okay.
So then we have je dors.
Very good.
Ending in S, tu dors, the same. Il, elle dort.
Okay.
Il prononce le même, mais il finit par T.
Voilà, super.
Nous dormons.
Ok.
Et vous dormez.
Ok.
Il, elle dorment.
Ok, super. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Johnson.
Merci.
Merci. Next, Ali, would you like to try?
Sure.
All right. So, appartenir is like to belong.
Appartenir.
Yeah, appartenir. Okay. So I'll just L. Okay. So in this case, Ali, you'll have to find the root. So here, yeah. So it says in the formula, yeah. So you'll have to remove the
E-N-I-R.
Okay. So it
Appartient.
Okay. Very good.
Et tu appartiens. Et il ou elle appartient.
Okay.
Does it sound the same, like
Same.
T? Okay, appartient.
The pronunciation is same only. It's the last letter is silent.
Okay. It's appartenant.
Okay, very good.
Appartenir.
Okay.
Appartient.
Yeah.
Appartient.
Super, Ali. Merci.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Natalie, next.
Oui.
Okay. Acquérir is to acquire. Okay. Just give me no. Yeah. So Nathalie, you'll have to first find the root. Vous devrez chercher la racine. So c'est-à-dire pour je, tu, il, elle. Yeah, allez-y.
J'ai acquis.
The pronunciation is little different for this. Jacquier. Jacquier. Okay. Tu acquiers.
Tu acquiers. Il acquiert.
Okay.
Et nous acquillons.
Acquérons. There is an air here. Acquérons. Okay.
Et vous acquérez.
Okay.
Et il acquiert.
Okay. Very good. Merci.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Merci.
Yeah.
There's something. I think it's an I missing in the last one.
I think so. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Acquire.
Yeah. Acquire.
And I sorry, but I think it was missing also an N in appartient at the end.
Before, yeah. My mistake. I think so.
Before
the correction.
Before the end.
Yeah. Appartient.
For the T.
Yeah. Right. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So as
Sorry.
who is speaking? I've who is
It was me. It was me.
Ah, Mr. Joe, bonsoir, Monsieur Joe. Merci beaucoup pour
Oh, merci.
Oui.
De
Donc,
rien. De
yeah,
rien.
as Mr. Johnson said, I forgot there was some small typo mistake. So this is the right one, the correct one. Okay. So we'll move to the next verb. Maybe Rishi, would you like to start? Try.
Oui.
Ok. Donc, on va essayer, Rishi. Juste donne-moi une minute. Acquérir. Yeah. Fire is to fall. Yeah. To fail. Sorry.
Fire.
Fire. Je, tu, il, nous, vous, il, elle. All right. So, first, Rishi, you'll have to find the root. If you read. This one is yeah. So the root is
L.
this is a funny one. It is the root is only this one. Okay. So and
For
then
these three FA.
Pronunciation Rishi would be je faux,
Four.
tu faux, il faut.
Tu faut. Il faut.
Okay, il faut. And then for this nouveau el, the root is different.
C'est long.
When there is a double L, Rishi, it is pronounced as ya.
Yeah. Fayon.
Fayon, exactly, yeah.
Fayon.
Faye, fai.
Fai.
Okay. So, yeah. And next, Mr. John, vous voulez essayer?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Bouillir is the boil, to boil. Okay, sure. Tu,
Okay.
il, elle,
So the root.
il, elle. Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead, please.
Jaboo.
Jabu, very good, yeah.
Taboo, yeah. Oh, yeah, boo, right. Taboo, right. Taboo,
Mm-hmm.
B-O-A.
Mm-hmm.
Bouillère.
Elbow.
Oh,
Boo, with
yeah,
B.
right.
Okay. And then this one is will be
New bouillon.
bouillon. Okay.
Bouillon.
Okay.
New bouillé. Bouillé. Yeah. And boo. New boo.
Boo. Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. So
Bouillé. Bouillé.
bouillon.
Boo, yeah.
So we'll just double check. Yeah. So I think so we were correct. Boo, bouillon, bouillie, bouillie. Yeah. So and just I would like just to make one note here. As you can see here, guys, acquérir, it looks like verb of second group because it ends with ir, but unfortunately it is not. Okay. So in case, for example, I will do some mistake. Okay. For example, I'll just come up. We'll just take some scenario, like maybe I'm not aware that this verb is from the third group, so I will just make a mistake, like ja ke ri ja ke ri sorry tu ke ri nous or nous a ke ri ke wa ri sans. Yeah. So as you can see, I am right now using Microsoft Word. So automatically it is telling me that it is not correct. Okay.
Yeah.
So in case if you are
Yes.
in case if you are like sometimes it happens because it is ending with ir, but unfortunately
Yeah.
it is not. Okay. So you have to be a little careful here in this case. Okay. Next verb, I think so. It was bouillir. Yeah. Next verb is voir. Rida, this is the verb which you just, yeah. So, can you try again once more?
Yeah, I can. Okay, je vois,
Voir.
vois.
Yeah.
Oui. Tu vois,
Okay.
LL, voix, IFT will come in the end.
All right.
No VOI with ONS.
Okay.
With the woo, it's EZ will come in the end.
Why is it? It's not only is it, but this verb is little special because as you can see, the root is completely different, and they have added y here. So it is.
Why? Okay.
Yeah. So for Rida, for nouveau,
Yeah.
it ends with ons, y is it, and with il l, it ends with without y. So
Yeah.
as you asked me, in the starting of this session, like this
Yeah.
verb is like, the spelling also is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Linda, vous voulez essayer?
D'accord.
Ok, merci. Ok, je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Ok, allez-y, Linda.
Je aperçois.
Guys, when we see, you can see this small CD. It is called in French CD. CD. Okay, and the pronunciation is soit, ça.
Moi.
Ça.
Aperçois.
J'aperçois. Yeah.
J'aperçois.
Okay.
Tu aperçois.
Okay.
Il aperçoit.
Okay.
Viti.
All right.
Nous apercions.
Apercevons.
Sevons.
Yeah. Apercevez.
Servez. Apercevons.
Aperçoivent.
Aperçois.
Yeah. Aperçoivent. Okay. So whenever you get this CD, see this one. This is there is some tail in below, so it is called CD, and the pronunciation is sa. Sa. J'aperçois. Okay. Yeah. Next, we have few more verbs left. Maybe some other people. Thais, you want to try? Okay. Yeah. Equivaloir is. Oh, 1 second. Equivaloir is to like equivalent in English. So just L. Okay. Was it high? Go ahead.
Équivaut.
Equivo. 1 second. I'll just yeah.
Wow.
Je équivaut.
Okay.
Tu équivaut.
Very good.
Elle équivaut.
Équivalent.
Équivalent.
Uh-huh.
Équivaler.
Uh-huh.
Vous équivalez. Il est l'équivalent.
Équivalent.
Équivalent.
Yeah. There is no
Merci.
there is no accent in my keyboard. That's why it is telling like in red. So I'll just take the Microsoft Word help. Yeah. So can you repeat Thais? J'équivaut.
J'équivaut.
Tu équivaut.
Tu équivaut.
Elle équivaut.
Elle équivaut.
Nous
Nous équivalons. Vous équivalez. Elle équivalent.
Val. Équival.
Équivalent.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Very good. Yeah. Very good, Thai. Yeah. Who's next? Jennifer? Or you want to try?
Oui.
Yeah. Would you like to try?
Oui.
Okay. On y va. avec le verbe boire. Boire, in English, it is to drink.
Je bois,
Okay.
tu bois,
Very
il
good.
boit,
Okay.
avec un thé, nous buvons,
Very good. Yeah.
vous buvez,
Okay.
ils boivent.
Il boivent. Very nice. Yeah. So, guys, this one also, there are some spelling change in nous and vous. As you can see, the verb itself, le verbe en lui-même, c'est un verbe boire. The verb itself is B-O-I-R-E. But when it comes to nous and vous, the spelling changes. That is some tricky, like, exception which comes in third group, but not on all verbs, unfortunately. Okay. So, very good. Yeah, merci. Maintenant, verbe connaître. Who want to try? Purita,
Connaître.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, ok. Je connais.
Okay. Okay.
Tu connais.
Okay. Oh, sorry. One second.
Non, non, avec S.
Yeah.
Il connaît avec T.
Okay.
Nous connaissons.
Very good. Yeah.
Vous connaissez.
One second. Yeah.
De scène, oui.
Yeah.
Connaissez. De N, de S, oui. Ils connaissent.
Very good. Yeah. Nice. That is the right pronunciation.
Deux N.
Deux N, oui. Excusez-moi, j'ai oublié. Donc, c'est la bonne prononciation. Est-ce que vous pouvez répéter comme ça? Yeah. Monsieur,
Je peux répéter.
Yeah.
Je connais, tu connais, elle connaît, nous connaissons, vous connaissez, elle connaissent.
Connaissent. Good, good. Nice. Merci. Merci, monsieur. Et maintenant, le verbe vaincre. Vaincre is to win. Who wants next?
Moi, s'il vous plaît.
Oui, allez-y. Allez-y, madame.
Okay. I'll pick the one I don't know. Vaincre.
Je vins. Je vins, yeah.
Okay. To vaincre.
Okay. Oh, one second. Yeah.
Blank meaning? What is the meaning of this word?
To win. To win.
Acha, okay, to win.
Yeah. Allez-y, madame.
Merci.
Can I go on?
Yeah, please go on.
Okay. Elle vaincre.
Okay.
Nous vaincons.
Very good, yeah. That is the right pronunciation, yeah.
Vous vainquez.
Okay.
Elle vaincre.
Vaincre, yeah. Correct. Merci, madame. Yeah.
Julien.
Yeah. Next, avec un verbe craindre, is to fear.
Craindre.
Yeah. Who wants to try? Passe ringarde, est-ce que vous voulez essayer? Ou Louisa? Amr?
Oui.
Ok, allez-y.
Je crains avec S.
Voilà.
Tu crains avec S.
Ok.
Elle craint avec T.
Avec T, ok.
Nous craignons.
Non, it is pronounced as nya. Craignons.
Craignons.
Ok.
Vous craignez.
Ok.
Elle craignent.
Yeah.
Merci.
C'est la prononciation est un peu difficile. So, I'll repeat. Je crains, tu crains, elle craint, nous craignons, vous craignez, et elle craignent. Ok. Encore, almost the last verb. Offrir, to offer. Ok. Quelqu'un veut essayer? Raoul? Amr? Would you like to try? Oh, ou bien Monsieur
Yeah,
Walter?
sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Amr. Yeah. Okay. Allez-y.
Okay.
Can you just speak loudly, please? Shof.
Is it okay?
Uh,
Or
yeah. So in this case, uh, I would like just to everyone to just see these type of verbs. This is a different. This is a third group verbs, but they follow first group formula. Okay, so it is these are like called cocos verb, like coconut. So they are called cocos verb, and they follow first group verbs formula. So I'll just go above to find the first group formula. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. So in this case, Mr. Amr, we will have to remove the IR. Okay, so chauffeur and 1 second. Chauffeur, yes, offer, and then offrant, offre. Oh, my mistake. Typo. And offer. Okay, so as you can see, this is a third group verb, but the endings are from the first group. Okay, and I'll just go down again because this is almost our last verbs. Where is it? 19. Yeah, so these are like cocos verb. There are very few like couvrir, ouvrir, cueillir, offrir, souffrir, accueillir, rouvrir. For example, j'ouvre la porte à Monsieur Walter, for example, et
Merci.
yeah, et Monsieur Jason, for example. Valérie ouvre la porte aux enfants, for example.
Okay.
Yeah. Nous offrons un bouquet de fleurs à nos collègues. So as you can see, these are verb offrir, but they follow first group formula. All right. And the last of the last, these are like verb. Some few verb which you'll have to auxiliary and semi-auxiliary verb like aller, devoir, faire, and all. These are like very heavily used in French language, and those are like you'll have to learn those by heart. For example, je vais au cinéma demain avec ma femme. Je peux conduire un avion. Je prends ma voiture tous les jours. Okay. Je viens te rendre visite chaque jour. So, as you can see, comme vous le voyez, tous ces verbes-là sont utilisés très régulièrement dans la langue française. Ils sont appelés verb auxiliary and semi-auxiliary. That's why, like they are heavily used in the French language. And
Right.
yeah. So, guys, just to sorry, I've that meeting has gone more than expected. So just to
Yeah.
recapitulate, like in French language, we have three category of verbs. We have first group which ends with er. We have second group which ends with ir, and
Yeah.
yeah, and all the others are third groups. but and within third groups there are many subcategories, and we identified 20 subcategories. This is all in my, this is the book which I have written, and all are there. And for example, you can go in Google and just Google any of third group verbs, for example abstenir or contredire, contrefaire and all. So you'll find those subcategories, how to conjugate those within these 20 subcategories. Okay, so any question please from anyone?
No questions.
Okay, so there are in French language the grammar is quite huge, especially the tense, the conjugation itself. So in the mode indicative we have 8 type of tense. We have present. Right now we have done only we have only covered the present tense. We have
Okay.
we have passé composé, we have imparfait, plus que parfait, and so on. The again the good news is the all these tense are for grammar purpose, but only few of them are used on a regular basis. So don't get scared. You don't have to learn all these stuff. Only if you are an author or very if you are working in a French literature, language literature, then you will have to know all these stuff. But for
But
speaking, but for speaking
Mr.
purpose, you just need to know few of them only.
Sir, if I wish to become an interpreter, then I have to learn all these words.
70 to 80%, yes. Yeah. That is right, yeah.
It's
So
no. I think the French grammar is more difficult than the English.
that is correct. But if you learn
Is it?
German grammar, then you'll have to
Yeah.
count your hair.
But German is comparatively easier than the French, I
No,
think.
sir. I feel German is more complicated.
Hmm?
I feel that is my personal.
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Ulrich is saying no. Yeah. Mr. Ulrich is saying no. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know better.
Yeah.
My,
We, Mr.
sir,
Master.
my daughter always says German is very logic. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How can I pronounce squirrel in French?
It's
Squirrel.
squirrel.
Oh, even I am not sure about the right translation. 1 second, I'll have to translate because sometimes in squirrel, I think so. It is grenouille.
Yeah, Google is there. You can find out.
No. The pronunciation may sorry, French.
The pronunciation is there.
Écureuil.
Accurate.
So, Rida, in case if you want to listen the pronunciation in Google Translate, you have this button, listen. Okay? And you just have to say listen.
Écureuil.
Yeah. I do
Écureuil.
it always.
Yeah. So this is quite a nice tool which you can use also for pronunciation.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I use it's click right now. That's why I've asked.
Yeah, Rida. Yeah. All right. No worries. So, merci beaucoup, les amis.
Yeah, mercy.
Yeah. I will see you again for the next series very
Merci.
soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bon travail. Bon travail.
À
Thank you.
bientôt.
À bientôt.
Thank
Au
you.
revoir.
Merci.
À bientôt.
Merci beaucoup.
Au revoir.
Merci
Bye.
beaucoup.
Bye.
Bye.